Going on, man? It's your boy Darth Mal, man. Um, first things first, I had a stream last night. If you didn't watch that stream, go check it out, please. It was great. Everyone joined in. It was nice. It was fun. It was a great stream. Go check it out. It's like 4 hours long, but who cares, bro? It was fun. It was a fun stream. But we're here today for Spider-Man Brand New Day. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with this movie. They're saying things like, oh, the Incredible Hulk's gonna be in it, and Punisher, and I'm hearing Mayday Parker, and I don't understand what's going on with this film, bro. Like, all I personally wanted for a Spider-Man sequel was like for it to be grounded and at least have the villain be like an OG Spider-Man villain, like Kraven the Hunter, Scorpion, who was in Homecoming, the cameo. Who else? Like, just his classic rogues galleries. I'm not sure what's going on here. I don't know why the Hulk is in it, but I do know that they always try to like put an MCU Avengers level character in all his movies, all of them. Like, there's someone, like, he can't be by himself. I don't know why. It's so stupid, but like just put him by himself, man. Like, wasn't that the whole point of No Way Home? The whole point of the whole world forgetting who he is? Wasn't that the whole point of that? And now this film might ruin it. This film might go back on that and retcon it. But I don't know. We'll see, man. So, Punisher versus Hulk. I don't know what's going on with this. Let's find out. Yeah, shout out Cosmic Wonder, man. All right, let's go.
Brand new day today. It's looking like fans might be getting that original grounded story that they wanted from Spider-Man Brand New Day. And a new report says that the film might actually involve the Punisher. After the fantastic
But wait, how's it grounded if it has the Hulk in it and stuff? And like, I don't know.
Fantastic Four releases next month, Spider-Man Brand New Day is the next movie to come from Marvel Studios. They did release some new scenes for the Fantastic Four today. One is incredibly important and we'll go over it in this video. And they also did reveal possibly the coolest popcorn bucket I have seen to
Oh
date.
yeah, the Galactus one, I
I'll
saw
probably
it.
buy a lot of these and give them away to subscribers, so make sure you're subscribed. But for
Yeah, that's
Spider-Man
cool.
Brand New Day, we have more info about the Hulk. We keep getting more and more reports about the Hulk appearing in Spider-Man Brand New Day. It really does seem like this is Marvel's plan. And they might have a pretty good twist on the Hulk remembering Peter Parker. He could possibly be the only person to remember Peter out of everybody. And it sounds like this story could be set up very well. So we have some new information coming from the Hot Mic podcast with John Roca and Jeff Snyder. In their latest episode, they
How would the Hulk remember Peter? How? I can't think of any interaction the Hulk had with Peter ever, like ever.
talked about how on January of this year, they talked about World War Hulk and that John Roca revealed that the Hulk might be appearing in Spider-Man 4. He also heard that the Punisher would also appear in Spider-Man 4. And according to his source, the original plan for Spider-Man Brand New Day, or Spider-Man 4 at the time, was to have Spider-Man fighting the Hulk with the Punisher. And it was originally intended to be a ground-based movie, a street-level Spider-Man movie. Now, it's very clear that Marvel Studios definitely has plans for the Punisher. At the end of Daredevil Born Again Season 1, he played a pretty big role. We also got a confirmation from Marvel that they are indeed making a Punisher special presentation, which will come out next year, right before Daredevil Born Again Season 2, in which the Punisher is set to return. Looks like he's also set to return in Spider-Man Brand New Day. And this is kind of finally...
This is crazy. Like, is this like actually gonna happen? Like, is this true? This is, bro. I don't know what's going on with I don't know what's going on with the MCU, bro. This is crazy. Like, I never would have guessed that this is happening.
Starting to make sense, because after Daredevil Born Again Season 1, a lot of fans were asking and stating that since all of this is happening in New York, where Peter Parker / Spider-Man is, this has to affect him. And
It's the infamous I'm gonna get my army, or we need an army. Where it's just Karen, Cherry, that cop, and like 2 cops. Well, what an army right here, man.
his story. Well, adding the Punisher in the movie makes it connect to Daredevil Born Again. And
Why can't we get this with these 3? Like, why can't we just get this?
It could give us some perspective about how that situation with Mayor Fisk affected other superheroes or masked vigilantes. It's the MCU, everything's connected, so we like to see those connections addressed. Now, according to John Roca, one of the main reasons that Marvel does want to throw the Hulk in Spider-Man 4, at least originally like they were stating back in January, is that Marvel wants the Hulk to move away from their intelligent Hulk or Professor Hulk. They want to show him as a brutish, violent, and rage Hulk, is what John.
Oh, now you guys want that. Now you guys want the.
Roca says, in which, yeah, that's what everybody wants at this point in time. He stated, many people have complained about Intelligent Hulk and want the massive, angry, fighting version back, and so Marvel desperately wants to bring that back. His words. And he refers back to Tom Holland, what he said in the interview in the Rich Roll podcast, where he said that when he read the script for Spider-Man 4, he was excited and jumping around his hotel room. Now, since then, we know that the script has definitely been changed. However, according to Roca, he concluded by stating that it seems clear that the core idea regarding
We are going to steal
An ad, really?
Punisher in Brand New Day is still the same. And if that's the case, that's great. We can get that grounded street level Spider-Man movie. However, I still believe that by the end of the film, since this film now goes directly into Avengers Doomsday, the multiverse will start to get more involved. We can have a street level movie for 90% of the movie, and then that last 10% can take us right into Doomsday. They could bring the other two Spider-Men back, Tobey and Andrew. Plus, not to mention, we've heard that Sadie Sink is playing Mayday Parker, and she should be coming from another universe. In fact,
how? Like, how? How? Literally, that's the one word. How? How is she ending up? How in God's name does Mayday Parker just randomly end up in the MCU? How? Make that make sense.
In fact, Roca himself said that she would come from Tobey Maguire's universe and she would actually be the daughter of Tobey Spider-Man.
How?
So there will definitely be multiversal aspects to it. Now,
How would she get here?
as far as the Hulk remembering Peter Parker is concerned, I'm literally talking about the Hulk, not Bruce Banner, but the Hulk. Many fans.
Yeah, but still though, like but still, like I just mentioned before, like the Hulk barely had any interaction with Peter. If they had any at all. I can't recall any interaction they had together.
Are pointing out that there was a story in the comics where everybody forgot who Peter was, but Hulk did not. And he even said Banner forgot, Hulk didn't. They might go that same route in the MCU. And yes, Bruce Banner / the Hulk do know who Spider-Man is because Peter Parker was there at the end for Tony's funeral. And I know a lot of people have been stating, well, Smart Hulk knew who Peter.
Okay, wait, so but I thought Smart Hulk was just Bruce. I thought Smart Hulk was just Bruce. Cause like they like, She-Hulk called him Bruce. Like they referred to him as Bruce. So
Peter Parker was, and he probably doesn't anymore, and that's most likely due to the fact that it's Banner's mind that is in control. Banner's mind gets wiped, the Hulk's doesn't. And that might actually be how they defeat the Hulk in the end. Like Spider-Man and the Punisher going up against the Hulk, while being massively entertaining, and yeah, there are ways that they could win, they probably won't, at least I hope they won't go that route in the MCU, because if we do get the angry Hulk back, hopefully he just gets angrier and essentially is unstoppable, up to the point that he might actually be going for the kill against Spider-Man. And during just fighting him, Peter Parker's mask gets taken off and the Hulk sees that it's Peter, which makes him stop. That could be, of course.
I don't like that, dude. I don't like that. Hulk doesn't have enough of a bond or connection with Peter to even do that. They have no interaction, bro. Unless I'm crazy, they have no interaction, bro. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. They have no interaction.
Of course, not confirmed, just a theory at this point, but that could be the direction that Marvel is going. But let me know your thoughts about that in the comments down below. Now, as far as Daredevil and Kingpin are concerned, I know a lot of people really wanted Daredevil and Kingpin in Spider-Man 4, but Vincent D'Onofrio recently revealed that his character can only appear in TV shows. At least he said that's what he believed. And that's due to the whole rights situation regarding the Spider-Man characters, which Kingpin is. Legally, that is. Obviously, he's more than just a Spider-Man character. So we're not expecting Daredevil or Kingpin to show up, but it is still definitely a possibility because Marvel could always work out a deal with Sony for him to appear. Now, like I mentioned, we did get some new scenes for the Fantastic Four First Steps today. There's some really cool action scenes, and this kind of is a pretty cool reveal of Galactus via the popcorn bucket. And I do like how they're really not showing us Galactus in the movie yet, and I hope they actually don't show us until we go and watch the movie. But the biggest reveal that this new trailer showed us is the reveal of Franklin Richards. In this new trailer, we get this scene where Reed and Sue are laying on the bed with their newborn child, Franklin. You've probably heard me say this a lot, but Franklin Richards is one of the most powerful characters in Marvel history ever. And with the new scene that was revealed at CCXP with the footage of the Fantastic Four showing the Silver Surfer trying to actually grab Franklin from Sue's belly when she's pregnant, that confirmed to us that Galactus wants Franklin Richards. The synopsis even says that Galactus makes it kind of personal, and now we know why. The reason most likely is because Franklin has the power to create pocket universes, and for somebody like Galactus who needs to feed on energy all the time, a person who could create universes would be pretty handy to have around. However, what this scene does show us is that scene that they showed at CCXP was not the ending of the movie. Some people thought that it could be the ending because the Fantastic Four, they go into a black hole in space. Many people thought that this could lead to the Thunderbolts post-credit scene where we see the Fantastic Four enter our universe. However, in that scene where they go in the black hole, Sue is giving birth actively to Franklin. He is not born yet, but she is in the process of having him. This scene right here confirms that they do indeed have Franklin Richards, and there will be scenes in the movie where they show him as an infant. So that confirms that that is not the final scene of the film, and that would be kind of interesting if they ended the film that way anyways. The film will most likely end with Galactus being defeated, or perhaps it ends with him winning. The Thunderbolts post-credit scene did show us that the Fantastic
He's gonna win. 1000%. He's gonna win. He's gonna win.
Four will end up in the 616 universe. Perhaps the reason they arrive in the 616 universe is because Galactus won, and he is going to devour their world, so they have to leave. Also, not to mention, the director of the Fantastic Four, Matt Shakman, did say that the title, The Fantastic Four First Steps, has multiple meanings, and now one of them, we know, has to do with Reed and Sue's son, Franklin, and his literal first steps as a human being. So go ahead and let me know what you think about all this news in the comments down below, and let me know how excited you are for the Fantastic.
Oh, that's a cool edit. Like, hopefully they change their costumes. I'm not a fan of these classic costumes they have here. So if they ever switch to like, you know, like this right here, that'd be sick. Shout out Cosmic Wonder Man, makes great videos, great videos. As far as Spider-Man goes though, this is about Spider-Man. I don't understand how the Hulk thing would work, and when I first heard about it, it was the most random thing ever. It made no sense to me. Like, it just seemed like it was so random. I don't understand how they're gonna pull that off. But we'll see, man. I am intrigued to see Punisher. That's pretty cool. No Daredevil, of course. Like, he should have been first, but we are getting Punisher, so that's cool. We'll see, man. We'll see what happens. But that's it for me. Like, subscribe, comment down below your thoughts on Spider-Man and the Hulk, man, and Punisher and all this weird stuff. And yeah, that's it for me. I'm out. Peace.